Day 4 on the frontier.
Day 4 on the frontier.
Day 4 on the frontier, man. Charlie was the fire getter-goer this morning, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Birch bark.
Bit of birch bark, he said. Birch bark.
Birch bark. Looks like the old man beard not working.
Old man beard not working, he says. So we've kind of got a bit of a rhythm going with this fire now. We realised that we just need to get it going straight away as soon as we get up. Lots of small stuff, lots of heat. Get all the water on the boil. So we've got water for porridge, water for coffee, and we've got enough water to wash up all in one go. And then we can just get all breakfast stuff done. Then the fire's got time to cool. We've been faffing around a lot the past couple of mornings, so we've just got 2 billy pots full of water, and that'll do us for everything we want. Goblin's awake.
Goblin is a goblin man. Goblin is a goblin man.
Pan called swing. I'm like Arnie in Terminator in Predator.
Oh!
That was good. I conquered.
Loads of it.
You did tell me to put the jet on.
You are? Boy for sale at only 7 guineas.
So much room in the back.
Sail up here.
Hello YouTube internets, peoples, wildlifes.
Who are you? Hey, look at him go.
Charlie on the efficiency hike. What did?
Let's get their bag.
Mama,
I fucking preach.
just killed a man.
Put a gun against his head.
Pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
Ignore me.
Mama.
Life had just begun.
Fucking facing forwards like.
Now I've gone and thrown it all.
Peter, that's not what we do, is it? I get in first.
I know, I'm doing something, Brywan.
We're going there, Peter.
Quick dry shirt, innit?
Time it now.
You start to fuck it down on the spot.
May as well do it now.
Are we getting the waterproof on?
Yeah. I'm not going to get fucking...
Oh, mine's in my bag.
Admin.
Admin, mate.
That is
Oh God, Charlie, you're making me feel like I need to do it.
Gonna fucking roast it down, man.
I'm putting mine over top of boy, it's yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I'm just not efficient, Brian, okay? There, it's out in the open.
Like, what would you have done? What would you have
I
done
am not
if it was...
efficient. I need to go on the spay.
Even the goblins have got it sorted, Josh.
Hey! Peter, you need to get there to push us out.
I'll do that, okay, whatever. I'll let you off. It's more efficient that way. It's less efficient that way.
Do it like a professional.
Yeah, just help you through.
Gets deep there.
One leg in. I'm stuck on some of one side.
Then just get ready for paint.
Not today, it's going on the front. So we've got another rapid. It's a pretty easy one, this one is. How do you feel about the rapid?
Excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Goblin's going to steer us through the rapids.
Nah, I'm not, mate. I'm just gonna sit at the back.
I've got faith in Charlie, man. Charlie's going to go.
Charlie,
Let's do it.
Oh, my show's over.
Look, Peter, this is how you get someone in the water. See what Charlie's doing.
Nah, mate.
And Josh, actually. There you go.
Wait.
Keep professional.
What's the person in the front lead being first, boy?
No, the last person in the boat.
Take a left a bit. Cut into the right.
Right, straight as you go, straight and through, straight and through.
Are we aiming the right place there, yeah?
Yeah. We'll have to cut it left in a minute, we'll carry on. Right, get ready to put it to the left, Charlie.
Almost the hard left. Ready?
There we go.
Away!
We're okay.
We're all hard.
Lovely job, boys, lovely job. Okay, left, take it left a bit. That's it, that's it. Right. There, rocks there, they are. Yeah, straight in the middle. Straight down the right hand side, straight down the right hand side. Right. Straighten us up, straighten us up! Power! Power! Get us forward, get us forward!
Yeah, mate.
Come on, lads. Lovely job, lovely job. We're fucking heading for them rocks then, we were. Good skills, lads, good skills. It's like this the whole time. It's a little bit damp this morning, the rain's coming down. It's actually quite nice.
You get to see that.
Yeah, it's a bit different, yeah.
Straight through.
Yeah, it's really warming up. Is that a bay or a bit of the river? Is this an island or land?
I reckon it's an island.
That's what we'll find out in a minute. If that's a bay, then I know where we are.
I think we're in the bay.
Oh, I think that's a bay.
We'll find out in a minute once we go past.
Are we not there? Yeah, I'm not.
Why is there a map? We're rolling. Charlie, we're rolling.
Doing it down.
My lance. Charlie Bizzle.
Called a lance.
Hot, mate. Nano just
Here's our attempt.
Rigged up. Let's
I'll let Peter
see
talk.
if it works.
Peter,
Filming.
what's going on, Peter?
I'm filming as well, mate.
Tell my viewers what's going on.
So we've rigged up basically a catamaran style rig with the two canoes and put a sail on it using a DD 3x3 tar with a big sort of cross section in the middle, which you possibly can't probably make it out actually. And then we're going to get this out, turn it so that the back's facing sort of behind that way, and then try and get the wind behind us and
See if it
literally
works.
plain sailing from there. In theory.
We.
Don't know how we're going to steer it though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We've never done this before, have we, Brian?
We have not.
Have to communicate because we'll be sat at the front. You guys will be at the back steering. so we're gonna have to walk a bit more. Smoke signals, mate. Smoke signals. You can light a signal fire.
I'm having to hold the front out.
Get this freaking kid out of your way. That's alright, Joshy. You get 2 mouthfuls each, or decent, not a full mouthful, a normal mouthful. I'm a believer. No.
Maybe a night.
Right, mate. Do it now. Do it now.
So here we are at the end of the day. It's been a pretty rough day today because we had some miles to cover, and it's fair to say that when we all got to camp we were pretty ruined. We were all tired. I particularly was very cold because I got pretty much soaking wet, and it was very windy on the island we're on now, and I just got cold. So I had to quickly change my clothes, but we're all set up now. We kind of got our act together and got sorted, and we're doing a lovely Thai green curry tonight for our dinner. So here we are, starting the onions. We've just made up some milk. Josh, where's the milk? Oh, milk's under there.
Ta-da.
And yeah, here we go. We're going to start getting that on the go.
Rice, spring onions, snap peas,
Spices.
mix,
Yep.
chin tuna, is it?
Yep. And the other guys are filtering some water for us. It's nice to be settled, isn't it? Nice to be settled in.
Lovely, man. I just love this time of the day when we're all set up. Take a couple of minutes in your hammock just to chill. Get told off for sitting around for too long. Get the fire on, get dinner on.
Exactly. We covered some miles today because we know there's beaver, a lot of beaver activity. Although we've already seen some beaver activity, but there's meant to be a lot of it in the north of the national park, and we're literally bordering the north now. So we've now got 2 days to explore up there and see if we can see some beaver. So we made a commitment this morning, and we said, right, we're going to put the miles in today to get to where we want to be. So tomorrow we've got an easy day and we can spend it exploring and trying to see if we can see a beaver. So that's the aim. Fingers crossed. You can't really expect much from things like this, but we'll see. I need to go because Josh is looking at me because he needs to stir the onions. What's going on, Charlie?
I was set up by all the winds going into my setup down there. So we've took it out, we're moving down here so we don't have the fire smoke blowing in. We didn't have it all set up when we first arrived, so I didn't expect it.
Good skills. Good skills.
Getting direction anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's my setup. Ooh. Here's where Charlie was. Here's Josh with his full DD setup. And there's Goblin with his little cave over there. Camp is an absolute tip because we're all knackered and no one can be bothered. We're all desperately waiting for food. Oh, this bloody lens cap, man. I've lost my spoon, no idea where it's gone. Sprayed the thing red so I didn't lose it, and I lost it. But I was cold, I was shivering, I was not thinking straight, and I put it down somewhere. It's probably somewhere, but we'll see. So tonight I'm eating with a spatula. Woo! Let's go and do some stuff. Pete! Do a dance! Do a dance. Do the goblin 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 dance.
How was that?
That was good, mate. Thanks for that.
Not turned on.
Boy.
I'm gonna go and get some artsy fartsy shots of the canoes.
Forest to bushcraft.co.uk.
That's it, quick.
Good morning, folks. It is day 4 or 5? I don't even know. 5, I think. It's been a rough morning. We're all feeling it today. We're all tired. We all got up with very little energy, and we've really had to try to get our stuff sorted. We're not exactly late, but we've had a bit of a slow morning. We're all quite hungry. We tried to make pancakes, it didn't work. So we're going to try and get to the island just across the yonder. Is that even a phrase? God knows. And we should be set up camp for about lunchtime today, in order to then recce up and try and see if we can see some beavers. So luckily we're tired, but we haven't got far to go. So we're going to get cracking, get the canoes packed up and get on the water. Here's camp, all nice and tidy. We're just about to start packing the canoes. That's Josh doing some stuff.
Look busy.
And the lads are down there. Tell them about the beaver zoo, the beaver zoo, the beaver zoo.
You can feed them out of your hand.
How much does it cost?
It's free, the cost is getting there.
Oh.
The challenge of actually getting to the beaver zoo.
What did we have to do to get there?
Kill ourselves, basically. We had to struggle through hell, high wind and fire.
Amazing.
Right, so Racky, Josh is raised up. Right.
Josh, show me.
Mate, I'm fucking wanking it off. Hold on. Go on, let me get a picture of you wanking it off. Go on. Oh mate, it's not a fucking dick, it's got eyes and it's a snake. Just fucking suck it.
Mate, it's a dick. It's a fucking dick.
Will you work the end?
Mate, get your arse on it.
Go for it, man. Go on YouTube.
Check out our pirate ship. We've put some time and energy into doing this properly this time. It has a pulley system, so we can pull and raise the sail when we need it. But it can also be laid flat, and it's not going to catch the water, so we should be able to paddle against the wind if we need to. We're going to test this theory shortly after we've had our dinner. But it looks sick. And we've properly lashed it together this time, because last time we lashed it and it just fell apart in the middle of the lake. Buzzing.
Alright mate.
Yeah, mate, what are you doing?
Just do some goblin stuff.
That's good. So we've made it to camp. Joshy P has worked wonders once again. What have you cooked, Joshy P?
Spam and mash, sweet corn, and a dash of lean herrings.
Which isn't made from mushrooms.
So after this morning, when I was saying we were all quite hungry, we decided to get to camp. Camp didn't take us long to get to, and we've quickly, or Josh has very quickly, cooked us up a nice warm lunch, which we're all very appreciative of. This is our little log store, fire pit, and we'll set up our camp around here. No, we could do with a bit more wood. Yeah, definitely. So it's only 2 layers thick. We could at least do 3.
It definitely needs that third one, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And then we've unloaded all the canoes, and we're now going to take the empty canoes out, and we're going to try and find some beaver. So we have just been paddling very slowly and very quietly for quite a long time, and as you will have already seen, we got several sightings of a couple of beaver, and we were heading to this spot. We've been heading to this spot all week with the intentions of seeing a beaver. With high hopes, but not expecting anything, because you just can't with these kind of things. But we set out this evening, nice and quietly. We were all keeping stum, and first of all we spotted a moose, a female moose and her calf, and then they spotted us and they ran off. Got a little photo of that, so I'll show you that. And then we started to see some sign of beaver. We saw their kind of like slick trails down to the water, and then we were really quiet, and yeah, there's a slick trail there, isn't there? Huh? She loves there. And then we saw, and then we heard like a noise, and it was and we moved forward, and there was a beaver there munching away at a birch tree, and it was absolutely incredible. And it swam off, and then we basically followed it down river, meandering around these little tiny, these little parts of river aren't even on the map, and we followed this beaver all the way back to its lodge, and it was just amazing, absolutely stunning. And I really felt quite emotional, because we've tried so hard this week to get to this point, and we were trying really hard at this specific moment in time, just, you know, doing our best and hoping, and we were rewarded for it. You can't expect these kind of things, but we landed lucky. Bushcraft Bilbo.
This is where it's at, lads. Get out and do a bit of camping.
Good morning, folks. Good morning, folks.
Claws instead of hands.
This is our last full day today, and it's fair to say we've all got a few aches and pains. That is natural at this point of the trip, but it doesn't help that we've now got to paddle across the entire of the national park.
We've got to do what we did yesterday and the day before today.
In one day. We're hoping for wind, because our sail should take us all the way home. There's been a southerly wind, no sorry, a northerly wind,
week.
and we're hoping that's going to take us back. But this morning there's no wind
At all.
so hopefully it'll pick up and it'll take us back home. If not, we're going to cry. Just cry.
At least we're not paddling into it.
That's true. That's true.
I'm kind of wondering whether that.
Brian,
Right,
give me the shot.
Give me the semper meow.
Semper meow, semper meow,
What?
semper meow, semper meow. Patatis Mars, patatis Mars, patatis Mars, patatis Mars.
Goblin, would you like to explain the admin of this table?
It's really efficient. Everything's just done, mate. It's just done.
It's just smears of smash on everything. Just endless buckets of smash. Because Charlie made way too much.
Thin it out a bit, mate. You don't want it too thick.
Yeah, I'm just dashing it.
The shabs, man.
So we made it off the river, and we are pretty much where we need to be, ready for tomorrow to get picked up. And we stumbled across this lovely little camp with a table and a fireplace and a wood store, and we have set up. And that pretty much marks the end to our lovely journey here in Sweden. Say something?
Something.
It's dead.
How's your journey been?
Trying at times. The journey was okay, the company was awful. The food's been alright. My body's given up now, and I'm just bored out of my mind. And if Charlie sings that song one more time, I'm going to hold his face in the fire.
One more time?
Semper meow, semper meow, we all want the semper meow.
Bilbo Baggins! That was good. Josh, how was your journey?
Epic, bro.
Skill.
You did that, but you put it on backwards.
I have. Recut.
Josh, how was your journey?
Journey was great. I had a brilliant time. It's pretty hard going for a lot of the time. Against the wind.
Have you learned-
Against the wind, yeah, against the wind.
Have you learned how to steer yet?
Yeah, I'm actually really good at steering when Peter actually paddles.
Oh.
Like, do you remember that time we were all rafted up, the four of
Hashtag
us,
drag.
and I was silent paddling all the way through?
Yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah.
While drinking
Bard the
water.
Bard the Bargeman.
Yeah.
Bard.
I paddled these waters all my life.
Charlie, how was your journey?
It's been brilliant, really good trip. This is probably
Every time.
Businessman Charlie.
this is probably the first trip I've ever been on that I've had really good sleep, really good food. The paddling's been fantastic, and the weather's been great for us. We've had good weather all the way through, and I'm feeling top of the world. I actually got energy for the first time. on a
Charlie's
trip.
got more energy than everyone put together.
And I've got myself invested a bit of money into a Hennessy hammock, so
That's the secret.
put the money in, got a good night's sleep, and it's been 100% worth it. So.
So there you have it, folks. I look so cool in these glasses.
Sick, aren't
There you have it. That is the end. I have to say I'm very proud of these folks. We've come a long way together, and I think we've definitely accomplished what we set out to accomplish. So that's it for another year. I hope you enjoyed this long trip, and until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon.